Good morning, my dear students. Now in this lesson, introducing Python, I am proceeding this lesson with the new topic. I hope you understand that this language is interpreter based language, and in this execution will be done line by line. Everything whatever you are giving the codes in the Python program, that will be executed line by line. Means if any one line there is an error, then it will not move to the next line. In the last video I have shown you the installation process of this software in your computer. So from where you will download and how you will install, this is very easy. You can install upper version more than 3.5 in your computer, or if any other version you are installing, then also it will work properly, because we are not going to develop any big working software. We have to just start this software. So 3.7 is the latest version, and you can install 3.4, 5, 6 also. That will also work in your system, and all the versions of this software are same. Now students, Python programming in the interactive mode. What is the interactive mode? Yesterday we have discussed that when you will start this Python program, two modes you will get. First is interactive mode, and second is script mode. In interactive mode, 3 angular brackets you will get always, and whatever you will write just after this, it will be evaluated by pressing simple enter button. So in this you are not supposed to write any complex coding. You are you will write one line and it will be executed. 1, 2 or 3 lines you can write. In this interactive mode, programs that you will write, that will not be saved. Whole session will be saved. Means if you are working for 1 hour with this interactive mode, then that 1 hour session whatever you have written, that will be saved. In script mode, one separate programs you can save. So this is your choice which mode you are using. Basically we are choosing this mode according to the need. You can use this interactive mode for testing purpose also. Testing purpose means we can type one line and we can get the answer. So we can test before typing the code in our software to check that how it is giving the answer, or if any one equation is there, then you can use this interactive mode as a calculator. So this is up to you that how you are using this interactive mode. The instructions are executed line by line, giving the output. So in the last video, in the last class, I have discussed that this programming language is interpreter based language. Interpreter based language means in this line by line execution will be there. That's why in your book it is given line by line execution. Now in this mode, commands are typed next to the Python command prompt, and the command prompt is this. In this mode, just you will start typing here. For example, if you type next to the Python prompt, it will give you the result. So whatever you are typing here, like 5 plus 2, and then press enter button. This is the enter button. This is not a symbol, remember it. And then after you will get 7. So after this is the way by which you can write the code. If you are writing 3 plus 2 and you are pressing enter button, then you will get 5. So for one line you will get the answer. So this is called interactive mode. Now interactive mode is beneficial for testing code, where you type the commands one at a time and get the result or error immediately. If you are using this mode, then what will happen? You can get the result immediately, or if there is an error, then that error also you will get immediately. So this is the benefit of this interactive mode. Now the practical of this interactive mode, how we are typing the codes, why we are using this all, I will show you practically today. Use of interpreter. What is the meaning of interpreter? Students, this is a very important concept, that two types of language converters are present. First is compiler and second is interpreter. What is the meaning of compiler and interpreter? Interpreter means it will execute the program line by line. As you can see here, one line I have written, one answer I got. Again one line I have written, one answer I got. So if line by line execution it is, and if one line is written and one answer, or if one line is written or one error I am getting, whatever it is, line by line execution, then it is called interpreter. Compiler will not do those things. Compiler will use the whole program to read at once, and it will calculate all the errors, and then it will just show you that you have 15 errors in your program. So at that time you have to simply resolve the errors to move forward. If you will not resolve any one error, then again compiler will not let you go forward. You have to resolve all the errors from your program in compiler section, then only you can move forward. But in this, if one error you have resolved, it will clear one line, you can move to the next line. So this is the basic difference between compiler and interpreter. Next is your print function. That print function in both the modes will be used. But print function, how you will use? Print function is basically used to show the result. But in this interactive mode, it is very simple. If we are writing the sentence, anything we are writing, any equation we are writing, and we are pressing the enter button, then that will be shown to us. So in this, print command is optional. You can write print command, this is your choice, or if you will not write, then also you will get the answer. But in script mode, this is mandatory to write. You have to write the print command, and then only you will get the answer. So print command is having one format. You can't write the print command as you want. Print, this is the format of this print command, means it should be small. This is a case sensitive language, and if you are writing this print, then this is wrong because you have made it capital. So this is not a correct format. Print must be small. If you are using capital, then definitely it will show you error, because print is a case sensitive word. You have to use small always. This is the main thing. Now Python is case sensitive language. So this I was telling you, print, this is valid, and print capital, this is not valid. Using idle as a calculator. So if we have one line equation, mathematical type of equation, then we can use simple interactive mode to work with it, because it will execute line by line and it will directly give us the answer. It is not necessary to write the print function. As we press enter key, computer automatically evaluates it variable and it will give the answer. So in this, directly it will be evaluated and no need to write print function always. Now the next topic is how we can hold the value in our computer system in Python. So there is a variable. Variable is a great concept that will hold the value and it can be changed during the execution time. This is the most important part. Like what is variable? Basically variables, a variable can store only one data value at a time. This you have to remember. A variable can store only one data value at a time. when a new value arrived in a variable, its previous value gets overwritten. Means a variable will store only one value at a time, and if any other value is coming to that particular variable, then that value will be overwritten. For example, I am showing you with this a equal to 10. So what is variable here? You can see a is simple character. A is a variable because a is an alphabet and it is holding the value 10 in it. So this is the variable in it, and 10 is constant, means 10 will not change its value. 10 is simple constant. B is 20, C is a plus b, and again a is c minus 10. Now you can see here a is 10, b is 20. So wherever you will use a and b now downside, its value will be a and 10 and 20. So in interactive mode, 3 brackets will come always. Now here what will be the answer? C, what is the value of C? A is 10 and B is 20, so 30 will be the answer of C. 30 will store in C. Now if A is equal to C minus 10, so what is C? C is 30, here C is equal to 30, and here A equal to, if C minus 10 means 30 minus 10, so here C will subtract 10 and A will be 20. Now you can see here A is 10, after execution A is 20. This is the property of variable, means as we are moving from top to down, if any new value is arriving, if any new equation or any kind of change is there, then that change will be stored in the variable. So this is the property of variable. Variable can store a value, but if any new value will arrive, then it will be overwritten. The assignment operator. In this we have seen this single equal to. In maths you are using single equal to, means it is equal to that particular left hand side is equal to right hand side. You can see here a is equal to 10, means left side is equal to right hand side. But in assignment operator in Python, this equal to symbol is called assignment operator, means whatever you are writing right hand side, it will be copied in left hand side. So it will copy here, it will copy here, it will copy here, means both, and these full will copy here. So assignment operator is used to assign the value, means whatever you are writing right hand side of the equal to, that will be copied in left hand side variable. So this is the use of this single equal to in Python. If you have to say equal to, means 2 is equal to 2, so you have to use 2 times equal symbol, means for equality, if we are telling a equal to 2 and if we have written a is equal a, means this is 2, this is 2, both are equal. So you have to use 2 times equal if you are telling that both are equal. But if you will write single equal to, then right hand side value will be copied to left hand side. This is the most important thing. This is called assignment operator. Now students, in this rules to write a variable, means we are not using any word to write the variable. First thing, a variable name must start with an alphabet, means alphabet characters should be there. We can't use any other things. It may be capital or small, or with underscore symbol you can use. Second point, a variable name can consist of alphabets, digits and underscore. No other character is allowed. But in this certain rules are there. You can use numbers, but that number should not come before, means you can use in between or at the last. A Python keyword can't be used as a variable, means this word Python you can't use as a variable. Some invalid variables I am showing. This is employee and code. In this, what is the problem? This space is the problem. Space should not be there in variable, this you have to remember. Second is 10 code. If you have not given the space, then what is the problem in this? This number should not be here. It can be in between or at the last, but it should not be at the starting point. This is the problem. Second, third, a dot b dot c. What is the problem in this variable? We can't use dot operator. This is the most important thing. In your variable, don't use dot operator. Second, a b c at the rate ltd. It means at the rate symbol means a special kind of symbols don't use in the naming of the variable. Then next, else. Else means this is a keyword, means else is the reserved keyword and you are not supposed to use it as a variable. If any word is reserved, there are many words which is reserved in the Python program, so we should not use that in our Python program. Now in this practical I am showing you that how you can type the single codes in the this interactive mode. So now go through this.
Now my dear students, in this window you can see this is the idle Python window and this is the interactive mode. In these three angular brackets you can see, and this is the interactive window. Line by line it can execute the program. We will not save the program in this interactive mode. This is the symbol of interactive mode basically. Now I am starting with some text. Print hello world. Print hello world. Now you have to use double quotes with this because this is the string. So as you will press enter, hello world will be shown to you. Print is the keyword, so it will not be shown to you. As we have discussed, print must be in small letters. You will not write in capital. So if single quotes you are using, then also it will work. You can see here, means double quote and single quote both are same, both will give you the answer. And basically print is not mandatory to write for every function. If you will use double quotes and one single quote like this, then it will give you error. You can see I have started with double quote in hello and I have given single quote at the end, so this is error. Now if you are using double quotes, then use double quotes at both the ends, or if you are using single quotes, then you can use single quotes. So again you can see double quotes also it is working, and I have given you an idea that print is not mandatory to write always. Without print also it will give you the proper result. So here I am writing hello world without print statement, and you can see hello world it is giving. So this is the way by which we can use the interactive mode. Line by line we will write one thing, we will get the answer. single quote and double quote both will work together. We can use numbers also. We can perform few calculations with numbers also. Any kind of sum, multiplication, division we can perform with this. If you are writing 3, then it will be 3. If you are writing 8.233, 32, anything you can write, any mathematical values into 17, so it will give you multiplication. So you can use it as calculator. One by one line you can write, and one line you can execute. This is very easy. And by this you can write any complex statement also, like 12/7 I am writing. It will divide, it will give me 12. 1. 12 is divided by 7, it will give me 1. If you want remainder, then double slash you have to use. That is the separate part. We will discuss it as we will move in the programming. But here only I am showing you that how you can use these command lines one by one in your program. Don't think that how it is dividing the number, that we will study. If 12.0, this is a float value, so it will give us float. So what is float, what is integer, don't think about this more, we will discuss. So I am only showing you that how you can write the codes.